What's up guys, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. We got Itachi and Shisui today, split portrait, right? So first thing you gotta do is get a ruler and we're gonna split our page in half, okay? Right, so roughly like that. And you can thicken it up if you want, make it as thick or as thin as you want. All right, but I think that'll do for me. Right, so we'll go over and we'll start with Itachi over here on the right hand side, and we'll start with his eye. So, center point of my page is about here, right? We just come up over to the right, use a pencil for these, forgot to mention, sketch it out lightly. You can always do your ink on top afterwards. So, we will go diagonal up first and then across the top. Like so. Now Itachi has like eyelashes right on his eye just at the end here, so this kind of spikes up. Two or three just here on the end, kind of make it look kind of like eyelashes. And you can thicken up the top eyelid a little bit. Like this kind of thing, really. And then side of his eye comes down diagonally into there. And then it comes across the bottom, like so. Smooth this up a little bit. Make it kind of thicker, maybe a bit coming down here as well. He also has some eyelashes on the bottom, like the corner of his eye, like here. So two or three of them. So we'll go just this way first. Like that, and maybe like another one. Just there. Okay. And then inside here we have his iris and his pupil. So we're going to go for just this sort of circular kind of shape going around. So imagine it keeps going underneath his eyelid and then comes back around the inside here. Like so, and again, if you want, you can kind of thicken up this outside edge line. Just a little bit, add a little extra weight to it. Like so. And then inside we got his Mangekyo Sharingan. So we got like circle in the middle there. And then the rest of his spikes. So it's kind of like a shuriken sort of thing. So this is, weirdly, Itachi has two Mangekyos. There's like a thin one and a thick one. This is the thick one. So just in case you're wondering. So it kind of like spikes out this way first. We'll bring it back in to about there. And then we spike around to there. Again. And then bring it back in. Like that. And then the third spike goes underneath his eyelid. Up to there. Back in to here, right? And this part of the Mangekyo is dark black colored in, right? Like so. Then, right, so he's got like an eyelid line just coming around here. And then maybe some sort of eye lines, stress lines there. And then he has that tick that comes down his face. So just like goes down this way. Like that. So then coming down his face, we can see his nostril just here. And then his mouth. So kind of a downturned, kind of serious kind of mouth sort of thing. So it goes up and then down like so. And then his bottom lip going here. And then his chin. So pointy or kind of a little bit pointy chin. So it just like comes up this way. So in terms of proportion, eye to the nose here is about the same as nose to chin. So you want your nostril to be halfway between his eye and his chin. So here to here, about the same as here to here. And then nose to chin, you want the bottom lip to be about halfway. So here to here, same as here to here, okay? So that's the proportion you're going for with the human face. We'll jump back up here and we'll do his headband, right? Because it cuts across his eyebrow just before we do the jaw, like that. And then his eyebrow just in here. So lots of different ways you can do Itachi's eyebrow. I've seen it drawn many different ways, but the simplest way is just like a tick, sort of going that way. And then this sort of square edge goes up underneath. So, and there might be a bit of a nose line just going down there. Right, so now we can do his jaw. So we'll go diagonal this way. Right, like so. And it's kind of a curved jaw, just gradually sort of curving up. Here. And you're like, mouth level is kind of where his jawbone would be, say where his top lip would be. And then we're underneath the corner of his eye. And then it really starts to change direction, go around this corner, go up for the side of his face, right? So if you kept that going that way, it would go off here. But we want it to go up this way, okay? Like so. So we have a big strand of hair. Cuts off his face here. And his ear is in underneath this, right? So just like, it's hiding in underneath the hair here. And you might have like some ear lines just inside. So then we'll go back up, we'll just do the rest of the hair. So we have another spike that just comes down from the top of my page, down like so, back up to here. Top of the headband comes across like so. And then we have the metal plate. Now this is kind of the same on both sides, so it kind of joins up with Shisui's plate as well. So I'll wait till we'll do the leaf symbol all together. Just some studs there. And then his neck. You could do him with the big collar if you wanted. You know, if you wanted, because it's hard to say. Shisui has a big collar. So if you wanted both of them to have the big collar, you could. But I'll leave that up to you. It's kind of a personal choice thing. And then trapezius kind of goes down that way, off towards his shoulder. And then he's got a bump for his shirt, which kind of goes off here, and then down for his shoulder, which is pretty wide, off the page down that way. And he has his necklace, so it kind of goes down there somewhere, and maybe like a neckline, like so. And the rest of his hair, so real big hair spikes going this way, curving, 4 of them. So this goes there, up, 1 more, around there, and we might see just the inside of his hair, just there, his fringe. I think he has a ponytail coming out, so it goes like so. And on the other side, like that. Right, that's Itachi basically. So we'll do Shisui now. So let's see. Just moving my images and zooming in. Okay. So the eye, roughly eye distance over the width of Itachi's eye, right, will fit in between, and Shisui's eye starts here. He's kind of got a bigger eye, kind of a rounder eye, but it starts roughly there. You can definitely fit Itachi's whole eye in between, right? And then this will go up and around. Like that. And then it'll sort of spike down here. Now he has one eyelash sticking up off here as well, so it's another sort of, just one though. Itachi has a few. Comes down and you thicken up the top eyelid again. And so just darken this up. Right, kind of that kind of thing. And then the bottom eyelid comes underneath. Like so. So you can see it's kind of like a square, more square sort of eye. There. So his iris and his pupil. So again, circle. If you have a coin or something that's the right size, or some circular stencils, or a compass, or anything that can help you draw that circle, you know, there's nothing wrong with using that. So then, his Mangekyo, different, right? So we got like a dot in the center. And then there's a circle here. And then spikes all around, okay? So it's kind of squarish. So just coming down that way first. And then spike out here. Square comes down this way. Spike here. Square comes up that way. Spikes down here. Back over to there, and then up to here. And then this is black like Itachi's. Okay, so we'll continue this headband. So coming across like that, and then Shisui's eyebrow, sort of similar kind of thing. So you just do a tick, like so. Goes off that way. Sort of an eyelid line just underneath, like so. And then he seems to have a line on the inside of his nose, just here. Kind of like Itachi's, but just shorter. Then his nostril, down here. And we can actually see the side of his nose here. Like that. And then his bottom lip, it's kind of flatter. He's down there. His mouth, sorry, just there. In line with Itachi's, and then his bottom lip comes over there. And then his chin. Square chin, like a more flat coming across than Itachi's first. Like so. And then it goes up. More square features than Itachi. Itachi has kind of rounder face in this drawing anyway. See the way his jaw sort of goes around like that. Shisui's goes to about here, same area, and then it starts to change direction up this way. More like a strong jaw sort of thing. And he's got a sideburn here. Okay, and then ear, you can see the whole of his ear, so it comes out around into there, and then you do lines inside, like a letter J is always a good way to start it. And then line inside there, another one here. Then we finish his headband. So let's say coming across here, we meet some hair. He's got like this short spiky hair. And then comes across another spike sticking out here. And then the headband comes down the side of his head. And then the rest of the plate comes around up underneath this spike into there, and then metal studs on top, and then the leaf symbol. So if you're doing pencil, you could do sort of a double sort of line thing to make it look like it's like scratched into the headband and stuff. But I'm using a Sharpie, and Sharpies bleed together really easily. So I will just do a single line. Okay, so we'll just do a spiral. Starting here, then it goes around. Sticks out that way. And then the spike sticking out the front. And then a spike, another hair spike here. Sorry, I have to cough. Dry throat. Right, and then what we can see of his neck, so he's got hair here, right? So more hair sticking down. Like so. And then like this is like his neck as well. Just there. And then his collar comes across around the back of his head. And then his collar comes down here. Now, if you wanted to do Anbu, sort of Itachi, you could keep that collar going around. Same on both sides. You could bring it around Itachi if you wanted. Optional. But, yeah. And then his shoulder sort of bumping out this way. Goes off the bottom of my page. You might have like an extra fold line or something there. And tidy up any bits you need to, but that's it, I think. I always have to make sure I'm not missing anything. But that's it. Itachi, Shisui, the brothers who weren't brothers but were brothers. Kind of. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.